Morning fog was drifting slowly across the mountain trail. A little suitcase swung beneath the sound of distant goat bells. Cloud shadows wandered softly over endless alpine hills. The road above the valley kept calling, Heidi, farther still.
Stone steps climbed beside the wind beyond the sleeping village. Old wooden shutters closed before the girl could see their faces. Cold church bells faded slowly through the silver mountain haze.
Her aunt kept walking faster while the pathway narrowed upward. Pine branches bent and trembled underneath the moving daylight.
A lonely cabin waited high above the falling clouds.
The old man stood in silence near the doorway of the cabin. Smoke curled slowly upward from the darkened chimney stones.
Heidi raised her shining eyes beneath the blowing mountain wind.
A lantern swayed softly beside the weathered wooden doorway. The table held warm bread beside a cup of fresh goat milk.
Snow still lingered faintly on the distant mountain edge.
Night settled gently over silent forests far below them.
Firelight flickered warmly across the quiet cabin walls.
The old man looked away while Heidi smiled beside the flames.
Morning sunlight poured across the wide and endless meadows. Wildflowers danced brightly underneath the rushing mountain air. Goat bells echoed freely through the glowing alpine hills.
Heidi ran laughing through the sea of moving golden grasses.
Something long forgotten slowly awakened in the mountain silence.
The mountain wind kept calling through the warm and open sky. Far beyond the clouds, her restless little heart kept running. Lantern light was glowing softly through the lonely cabin window, and the silent mountain slowly learned to breathe again. Peed across the hillside while the goats moved through the flowers.
Dust and sunlight shimmered softly underneath their running feet.
Clouds drifted slowly onward past the bright and distant peaks. The old man watched quietly from beside the cabin doorway.
A soft wind moved gently through his silver weathered hair.
The empty years behind him no longer felt the same. Birds wheeled slowly upward through the glowing afternoon sky.
Heidi chased their shadows laughing near the edge of the valley.
The mountains stretch forever underneath the golden light.
Warm bread steamed softly beside the fire at fading sunset. Wooden walls reflected dancing shades of orange evening light.
Outside the cooling valley filled with drifting silver mist.
The stars appeared slowly above the sleeping alpine ridges.
Goat bells faded gently somewhere
deep beyond the dark. The lantern near the window still remained awake and warm.
Heidi pressed her small hand softly against the cabin window.
Far below, the village lights flickered faintly through the night.
The mountain wind kept whispering
through the quiet forest pines.
The old man placed another log upon the glowing fire.
For the first time in years, the cabin no longer felt empty.
Warm silence settled softly
between the firelight and the stars.
The mountain wind kept calling through the warm and open sky. Far beyond the clouds, her restless little heart kept running. Lantern light was glowing softly through the lonely cabin window, and the silent mountain slowly learned to breathe again. Moonlight rested gently on the roof above the valley.
The fire inside the cabin still glowed against the mountain dark,
and somewhere beyond the starlight, tomorrow waited in the hills.